Welcome back, guys. So we're going to use the IntelliRoll today. You've probably seen me use this guy. This one is the Firm, so it actually has really nice material, but if you're not used to foam rolling, I would suggest getting the Flex or even the Sport. So those two are a little bit, they're lighter and they're not as firm as this one would be. So I'm going to teach you how to use the IntelliRoll to open up the upper thoracic spine. Okay, you can do this on another roller. I'm just telling you, it's not going to be as great of a feeling. So here, I'm going to place it into my upper back. So I'm going to start, this would be considered my low back. So I'm going to kind of start a little bit higher than that. And I'm going to roll down. So grasping my head kind of for comfort and rolling down the spine. Pulling my elbows in helps to get my shoulder blades out of the way. So I like to pull my elbows in toward my face and then roll down. Now gently, I'm just going to find those spots that might be a little bit tighter and just start to nice and gently just relax on it. What I want to do is kind of keep my pelvis tucked under so I'm not opening up this way, especially as I'm just kind of getting a feel into my spinal muscles and relaxing and breathing. So it's a nice and slow. You can actually, if there's areas of tension, you could just hold them and breathe into them. Maybe you want to open up just a little bit and just breathe into these different tension areas that you might feel need a little extra love. And you're just kind of nice and gently. So it's not about foam rolling, isn't about going super aggressive. It's actually about getting your body to relax and release. Harder is not better into the system. Just feeling better is better. Okay, so nice and gently to start. If your nervous system needs a little bit more, that's when you can start to get a little bit more aggressive. Okay, then to really get into mobilizing those joints, I'm going to tuck under here, hold into my neck, and then just allow my upper back to open. So I create a little tension into my body by tucking under, squeezing here, and then opening, and I might get a little bit of a manipulation. So open, 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 open. And then, after you do a few of those, that's when you can just relax. Now, a lot of questions about this one is, if I have scoliosis, can I still do this? And the answer is yes. Now, here's the thing, guys. I saw on an x-ray probably about 6 years ago, maybe 7 years ago now, that I also had scoliosis. Now, realize as well that when we're standing, we can be standing off to one side. We can be manipulating the way that the test is actually happening. So if we're imbalanced from our feet all the way up, it's going to add a curve to the spine. So that can be functional scoliosis, not necessarily structural. So we have the ability to still adapt that, especially if you're lying down on a foam roller. This is still going to feel great no matter what. So really breathing and just relaxing. Okay, after I do that, then I like to get into it just a little bit more and really open it on the other way. So I just did some passive opening that way. Now I'm going to do some passive opening, just letting it come down and forward. And I'm getting a little bit of release into my forearms as I do that. Just breathing, opening up that upper chest. And you can come back to this as often as you need to, but this is such a great one to just feel open, especially if you're sitting all day, you feel like you get stiff. Having an opportunity to open in your back, I guarantee you're already going to sit up and just feel straighter. So you're already telling your nervous system a new place that it can rest. What I love about the IntelliRoll is the space for the spine. So if you do any kind of things that are increasing that spinal segmentation and increasing that mobility through especially the thoracic spine, because a lot of us like to lie over it, this will provide the space to not compress on those vertebrae. Super important so that you can have ease into your mobility and you're not smashing into anything, and it actually helps to increase the range of motion that you could be getting in the mobilization between those joints. as well as you have these grippers on the side that just help to increase the tension release that you're going to feel as you're rolling through different areas of the body. And this is great for support of your extremities, so your thighs. It's going to cover more surface area because it just forms and shapes through the body so much better. So that's why I use this. It's not as fancy as the vibrating foam rollers, but you definitely don't need that. That's just a different way of talking to the nervous system. Every kind of touch is talking to our nervous system. It's not literally releasing, any scar tissue. It's not moving fascia. It's not breaking up anything. We're just talking to our nervous system. We might be getting some fluids to work and move a little bit better so that we can get more slide and glide between the different fascial layers. But at the end of the day, we're really just relaxing our system and helping it to move and feel better. And the more that we do that on a daily practice, the better that we'll be able to open up and feel better within our bodies. This is such a great one to just feel open, especially if you're sitting all day, you feel like you get stiff. Having an opportunity to open in your back, I guarantee you're already going to sit up and just feel straighter. So you're already telling your nervous system a new place that it can rest. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're enjoying it. Don't forget to like and comment below to let me know what you think, and subscribe so you don't miss any in the future.